Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you're all doing well. Good news, Juventus is mathematically in Champions League after the draw of Roma 0-0 versus Bologna. Today we will speak about the future and we will split it in two big topics. The first one, of course, we have to speak about him. It is Fabio Miretti, 18 years old, the sensational name of the moment after his game and starting in the game versus Venezia. We'll go into how he played, of course, but also thanks to Tuttosport, we'll go in his history. If you want to know a bit more about Fabio Miretti, this is the video. Don't miss it. Put a maximum of likes, subscribe to the channel, and after the Fabio Miretti topic, we will speak also about Mercato, because also Tuttosport spoke about a lot of names. 5 different roles that we need. We divided it in 14 different names. Mercato will be crazy. We start after the intro. I'm still not sure if you were able to download OneFootball, best application, best app for iOS and for Android, and it is for free, my friends. Link is in the description. You can also go for it with the QR code. Super easy to do because yes, yesterday there were no Italian pages after the 1st of May. In Italy, everyone was on holiday. OneFootball was working. OneFootball was reporting a lot of news, so if you didn't yet, please do it now. Download the best app if you want to remain up to date with everything Juventus, 365 days a year. Now we start because I told you already that Juventus is automatically qualified in Champions League. Look at the ranking. Ranking is super easy. Milan is first at the moment, fighting for that Scudetto together with Inter. And then you have Napoli at 1 point from Juventus. We can fight for that third spot, but the most important news of the season is that we are at plus 10 over Roma, plus 10 over Lazio, and even more above Fiorentina, Atalanta, and so on and so on. The great news of Juventus is, yes, we can now focus on Mercato, being relaxed, because you know what could have been the consequences of not being in that top 4 could have been dramatically. Are we there to celebrate a top 4? Absolutely not. We are happy because, of course, it could have been a drama not being there, because all the beautiful names that you will see later in the video, we would not be able to afford any of them. Sergej, Milinkovic-Savic, forget about it, and so on and so on. Now we can, we have a smile, we are happy, focus on 22-23, where Juventus have to go back to fight for the Scudetto, fight for the important titles, doing better in Champions League, but we are not here to celebrate. Not like Napoli that actually is super happy because also them are qualified now mathematically to the Champions League. They are congratulating with the world publicly without shame on internet, on Twitter, saying that they are the only Italian team that are qualified for the 13th consecutive season in European competition. Not even mentioning that it's never always Champions League, but it is what it is. Look at their beautiful museum, the beautiful museum of Napoli. Look at that, beautiful. It is what it is, guys. Levels, that's what we are speaking about on the channel Corriere dello Sport. He's speaking about arbitri e VAR, un altro disastro. The referees and VAR, another disaster. Because if now we can say that Juventus will probably not fight for the Scudetto, it's over, my friends. Forget about it. If Milan win one, it is totally over, and they will, absolutely, yes. We can speak about something that is really interesting, is that this season, as never, it was absolutely rigged. A season that probably Juventus would not have been fought for the Scudetto because we didn't have the possibilities for it to do it. We didn't have the team to do it. Absolutely not. We had a disaster start and so on and so on. But if you are looking at Milan and Inter, mamma mia, how many wrong decisions. The last one in Lazio that won 4-3 in the last game versus Spezia with I'm sorry, with a big offside goal of Acerbi. They forgot about the rule. VR was watching the images. They forgot about the rule and they convalidated. They said, yes, we confirm the goal is goal. Disaster. Not only the referees did disaster, but also the goalkeepers, and more, because we are in a future era where we are building from the back and the goalkeeper needs to play also with their feet. More and more we are seeing these big mistakes. 3 of of them were also directing the Scudetto towards Milan at the moment. The one of Napoli, Inter, Fiorentina. Look at the images. Do you remember? Both the three of them were actually leading to nearly own goals. Disaster for the goalkeepers. I'm asking myself, is it a necessity to always play from the back? Is it over with the Serie A? Is it over with the season of Juventus because we already qualified mathematically for Champions League? No, because we could win 23 extra million if we win the Coppa Italia and if we finish third. So the next 3 games in Serie A and the Coppa Italia can be crucial also financially. Financially, all beautiful, but also consequences. And I have to say, great consequences, because the fact that we are in Champions League automatically activated the fact that now Federico Chiesa is officially a Juventus player, and that's beautiful. Like One Football is reporting, Champions League qualification playing a vital role in Juventus redemption of Federico Chiesa. We are all happy, and also Federico Chiesa is happy because yesterday on Instagram, using a picture of Emil, our friend that is a graphic designer, they're doing a lot of things for the Juve community. Federico Chiesa, he has chosen his picture to say to be continued with 2 beautiful hearts, a white and a black. Guys, we are at minute 7 of the video and we have to speak about something phenomenal, something that we were all waiting for, and we are speaking about Fabio Miretti. Allegri was really patient before starting him as a starter, even if we could have used him a bit earlier. A lot of people on Twitter, on social media were saying, we want to see the kid. Play the kid, play the kid, play the kid. I always told you, be patient. We can't burn a talent because we are speaking about a talent. It's long time ago that we didn't have a talent like Fabio Miretti in our under 23. The guy is rising. He did a perfect game versus Venezia. We can see all the beautiful highlights and skills on social media. Fabio Miretti played 79 minutes versus Venezia from the beginning. He didn't score, no, but he was really close at a certain moment, going on target with his left foot. That is not his preferred foot, but he said, why not? I am in the position to try it, I will try it. Also, a lot of balls. The guy has balls. He wanted to go for that goal, and for that attempt he did. No assists for Miretti, no, but 2 pre-assists, because the 2 goals of Juventus that allowed Bonucci to go for brace were coming from his pre-assist on set pieces. The one on free kick, the one on corner. Grande Miretti. He touched 51 balls, and the beautiful thing is that he did 95% of pass accuracy. In a Juventus that I am still repeating since the beginning of the season that we are missing this pass accuracy because we are a disaster in pass accuracy. The guy from 18, he went in the first game that he's playing in Serie A with a 95% pass accuracy with 3 big key passes. The guy was strong. Yes, he's a bit light, we know it, but he was also able to win some ground duels and also some aerial duels. He played a perfect game. Look at the heat map of Fabio Miretti. He was everywhere. If we go even in detail, you can see that the guy was playing as a real regista. It is a long time ago that we didn't have a player like Miretti in that position. We tried after Pirlo and even after Pjanic to find someone to play that role with Arthur and so on. The problem is that, yes, they are playing that role, but they are interpreting that role in a total different way. If we are looking at Miretti and why did he really play it really great as a regista, it's the fact that we are looking at his passes. 36.6% of his passes were going towards the forward of the field. He was thinking offensively, he was thinking vertical. Mamma mia, he did a really great performance. 95% you could say from an 18-year-old boy that he was probably looking for the easy option. Absolutely not. He was every time looking not for the easy option but for the correct option. Even if it would have put his pass accuracy in difficulty, he was looking for the correct. He's also thinking before doing the pass. What a player. We have to go back in time now because I was looking for some information. He played and he started his debut in Serie A from the first minute on the 1st of May 2022. Destiny, my friends, because on the 1st of May 2018, 4 years ago, exactly 4 years ago, he was actually playing and winning the Torneo Garisto with the Juventus under 15. We are speaking really about a really young Miretti under 15 playing, scoring and winning that trophy. Exactly 4 years later, he's playing and winning. And that's why we go into the front page today of Tuttosport. We're saying W Miretti. In English we could say win Miretti, in Italian it means viva Miretti, viva Miretti, grande, grande, grande Miretti, good one, beautiful words. Actually the W is a win. Whatever language you are speaking about, it is a win. Guido Vassiago, he's the director of Tuttosport. They went for a double pitch about him, and they were speaking actually about his past. They interviewed the parents that said so many beautiful things. And if you want to know a bit more about Miretti, maximum of like. And now we start with Miretti's stories. The beautiful things of his parents were explaining an anecdote from the past when there were these parties of Christmas with Juventus. You know that all the different teams are gathering together, first team and also the young guys and so on. He's there since so many years, since he's 7, 8 years old. And the parents were explaining that at Christmas parties, Miretti, he didn't do like all his other teammates, going to the first team players, asking for some autographs, asking for some pictures and so on. His teammates were doing it, and they came home with beautiful collectors, because these kind of things are really collectors. He didn't, but he came back home and he was always saying, one day I will be there with the big boys. It is not sure yet, my friends. He has a long way to go. Pay attention, patience, be calm. But we can say that he did it. He did it at least for one time. He is with the big boys and he did really well. He didn't want to play as a regista. Another anecdote. He started playing as a regista 20 meters behind his initial position, because he was playing a bit more in the front from the moment that he was 13. A coach from Juventus, a young academy coach, youth academy coach, put him there. He said, you have to play 20 meters behind as a real regista. And from there, from his 13, he never changed position, and he did really great with every single coach he had at the time. He met Marchisio after the 1-1 in a restaurant. It was casually. Marchisio that you see here, that's why you have the number 8. The shirt in the back is never casually, my friends. Marchisio, he told him, you are the future of Juventus. The future of Juventus has to go with you. And we agree, my friends. We agree with that. Miretti should be the future, should be the end product of something that we started so many years ago. Arsenal is on the player. They love him. They know him, because there is an assistant of Arteta that also coached him in the youth academy. They really know him really well. The parents said, yes, it's great and it's really nice, but his future is at Juventus. He loves Juventus. He's a Juventino. He loved the shirts. His dream is to win trophies and also the Champions League with Juventus. That's the least that we are wishing him. Juventus is his world, and the parents also showing, because his father is not, I don't know who. The father is really someone humble, someone that is actually someone magazziniere, is an employee, has really a humble job. He said, important are not the money, important is his happiness. Every contract at the moment that he signed with Juve, he never looked at the money, he never negotiated for money, he signed in white. Firmare in bianco means you sign and then you will take care about the money. It's not really that important. Beautiful words for an 18 years old that had the head on the shoulder. We love that. Anecdote about Allegri, and then we will go into the future of Miretti, is that one day, in the first time that he was traveling with the first team in Napoli, you remember Napoli, Juve, without all the South American players, he was there, and when he entered his hotel room the day before, he was watching the bed, and there was Allegri laying on the bed, and Miretti was super young, and he said to Allegri, mister, it's actually my room. Allegri said, I'm sorry about that. He went away from the room. He was a bit confused. Funny story. What would you say to Allegri if you enter your hotel room and you see Allegri on your bed? Really crazy. And we finish with the last anecdote. When he was in training a few years ago, he was practicing with the team, with the first team. There was also Cristiano Ronaldo. At a certain moment, the guy, Miretti, is missing his cross. He's doing really bad cross. Ronaldo was absolutely not happy, and he showed it that he was not happy. Barzagli, the wise man Barzagli, said to Miretti, don't pay attention. It's okay, chill, relax, continue what you are doing. Beautiful words. What is the future of Miretti now? Because we were all expecting now that he is a starter at Juventus. Tuttosport is saying, calma. We saw it also with Marchisio that went on loan 1 year to Empoli. Give the guy time. Yes, they understand him. Yes, they know him. They see him every single day in training. They are aware of his capabilities. Next year, or he can continue with the under-23, playing a few games with the first team, or he can go 1 year on loan like Fagioli is doing at the moment. Let's see about his future. It's beautiful to finish on the first page of Tuttosport, but calma, feet on the ground, give him time to play. A game that he can play, yes, it is versus Genoa, because Allegri is thinking about him playing versus Genoa. We know that Quadrado and De Sciglio this morning, they were also training individually. They were alone. They are not ready. Will they be ready for Friday? Because we are playing on Friday versus Genoa. We don't know. Let's see. Miretti has a chance to play his second consecutive game from the moment, but next season is a big question mark. Under 23 project is growing, absolutely. Yet we see it because they are existing since 4 years. They were 12th the first year, then they were 10th, this year they were 8th. They are playing the playoff that is a really difficult table. They have to play 10 games to maybe hope to finish in Serie B, in the second division. It will be a tough one. We already won the first one doing 0-0, but we go to the next round. We are playing this time versus Provercelli, a really difficult game. Let's hope that our under 23 can continue like that, because going in second division would be even better. Gazzetta dello Sport is speaking about Leao that is attracted by a lot of other teams around the world, English Premier League, but maybe with the new owners of Milan, they can do something to increase his salary. That's a Milan story. We want to focus on the right side of the page where they're saying obiettivo Milinkovic, objective Milinkovic, because he is the real objective of Juventus. I'm not even speaking about the rumors about Lautaro to Juve. This is not something for today. Guys, Operazione 2023, mission for 2023, Milinkovic al max, Milinkovic to the max, potenza and goal, power being really strong, and goals for the old lady, per la signora. Juve missione tricolore. We want to go back to fight for that Scudetto, and one of the key men of that Scudetto fight will be Milinkovic-Savic. We know that he is a real target for Allegri. More and more, the diverse sources are going towards one name as an objective, and it is Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, an important, really important player and key player for the future Juve in that midfield. That it will have some consequences if he comes, because if he comes, maybe Arthur and Locatelli will stay, and they will play in that regista role with Rabiot leaving Juve. This is reported by Fabiana Della Valle. If we are not able to go for Milinkovic-Savic, because the big problem is that he is a Lazio player, he is a player of Lotito. Lotito is asking at least 70 million, that's the value, 70 million, if not more, for Juventus. If we are not able to go for him, maybe the alternative will be Jorginho, with costs that will be less than these 70 million, 40 million, around 40 million to Chelsea. If Juventus go for that, then maybe probably Arthur will leave and Locatelli will play as a box to box. So the destiny, the future of Locatelli in terms of role at Juventus will depend on the midfielder that we will go for, or Milinkovic-Savic or Jorginho. Are there other names? Absolutely yes. We are speaking about Paredes, we are speaking about Renato Sanchez and more. The thing is sure is that Mirko Di Natale did a really great job, and it's also reported by OneFootball, in anticipating that Sergej Milinkovic-Savic didn't say yes to Manchester United, because there were some voices that he really wanted to go to Premier League, to Manchester United. The agent said no. He denied that. He said that it was a fake news. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, let's see what will happen. The Serbian coach said that he would prefer to stay in Italy. Where? To Juventus. But apparently OneFootball is also saying that Juventus is making already contact with his agent. Let's see if we will be able this time, years after, to have finally Milinkovic-Savic at Juventus. What are the other names for the Mercato? And we will not speak too much about it because we are already here since 20 minutes, but just giving you the list, and in other videos we will go and deep dive to all these details, benefits and problems of these names. We are starting with the left back because Juventus wants to do a big Mercato. A Mercato is crazy, the thing. That's what we want to do. 5 roles that we have to improve. The left back, we start with Emerson Palmieri or Renan Lodi or Wendell. We are also speaking about Udogie, that is not reported on Tuttosport. Nice players. Who's your favorite? Let me know. We continue with the center backs after Rudiger to Real Madrid. After Bremer, probably to Inter. They're speaking about Gabriel. A swap between Arthur going to Arsenal and the defender, center defender Gabriel, and not Gabriel Jesus, but the center back from Arsenal going to Juve. 24 years old. He has a value of 30 million. Let's see. Milinkovic from Fiorentina is another target, or Skriniar. Skriniar that we were speaking about a few days ago. For the midfielders, the usual ones. Fratesi, don't forget about the Sassuolo player, Jorginho, Milinkovic-Savic. There are also a lot of other names, but these ones are the main ones. For the offensive winger, Zaniolo, Di Maria, and the other one is Anthony from Ajax. Who's your favorite between these names? And we finish with the second striker, or someone that can play as a number 10. They're speaking about Pulisic from Chelsea and from Raspadori. My friends, this was it for the news. I told you we spoke and we took the moment really to honor a player, a baby player like Miretti. We spoke about the Mercato. We spoke about the beautiful museum of trophies of Napoli. We spoke about all these kind of things. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you put a maximum of like. I hope you subscribe. Thank you, Forza Juve.